After 9 nights at Telegraph Point Stony Aqua Park, it was time to move to our new campground, which is somewhere we're pretty excited to check out, somewhere we couldn't get in the bus, and that's Delicate Campground in Goolwa Regional Forest, just south of Crescent Head and north of Port Macquarie. It's a dog-friendly camping, one of the only dog friendly camping there, and the sun was finally out and dry enough for us to get the truck in. There were a few low branches coming in that scraped pretty bad, but apart from that, we did get something of the truck size in, no problems.
I said, do you want to take Nuts for a walk? And then it just turned up here and started staring at me.
Come on, Nabble time.
What's she doing? She's got a tennis ball. Hey, tennis ball! Oh, boy.
Big nabble time.
I take tennis.
For nabble time.
No way.
Hop up, nabble time.
Tennis ball to Dog Beach.
Hop up for nabble time.
Is that where we're going to go? Tennis ball to Dog Beach.
Hop up.
Where's your ball?
Hop up.
Hey.
Hop up. What?
And the beach at Delicate Nobby is very dog friendly. The campground is strictly dogs on leash, but the beach is dog friendly. Most of the dogs there were pretty well behaved. You always have the dogs running wild where no humans in sight, and people with no recall or no understanding of dog behaviour. There was one dog fight we saw on the beach where like 3 big dogs tore a little dog fairly badly. That was kind of brought on by the little dog because it charged one of the big dogs. So it was kind of the little dog owner's fault, because that's bad dog behaviour. It doesn't matter if they're friendly, like when dogs charge, that's not good. But sidetrack there, it was it was a lovely. Mim just had the best time after being inland for all of winter. She just had the absolute best time on that beach. The campground has several beach accesses, and we were in the northern campground, which is a smaller one. So we would pop out on the north side of the rocky headland there, and then we would either choose to walk north up to the Goolwa entrance or south down to the boat ramp entrance at the river mouth, or sometimes we would do the lot. But there's a really good stretch of beach there for walking on, and it's early in the morning and late in the afternoon. It was pretty deserted. We had it to ourselves, which sort of worked for us best. Holidays and weekends, it did get fairly busy. It's a very popular surfing spot. So there was, quite a bit happening on the weekends and late in the evenings. But early morning and midweek, we pretty much had the beach to ourselves, and we really enjoyed walking on the beach every day, as did Mumbles, tearing around, having the place to herself, getting to stretch her legs.
Coming back out this way.
We were at the camp from the end of August for 18 days through to early September, and we really did get that mixed bag spring weather. We had beautiful days in the high 20s. We had really cold days, like 13, 14 degrees. We had rain, we had sun, we had wind. We really had a mixed bag of spring weather there. I was pretty happy. The campground sites, even in the rain, they did get a bit wet and boggy, but they held up pretty well. The beach is, I love a stormy, overcast beach because it's just the mood. And I've popped some photos in here that I took with the big camera, which I am going to try to dig out more, and I'm going to try to make an effort to dig the drone out more for you guys too. I'm just a bit lazy and a bit burnt out on social media stuff, and I'm trying to do a rejig at the moment. So hopefully I'll get my groove back and I'll start sort of making some really pretty content, I hope. Not just my little like phone blurbs, but some really pretty stuff as well. Get some creative juices going again, which is something I'm really, really keen to make some time for more in nomad life. I really thought we'd have more time for just reading and drawing and creating and hobbies and passions, but we're too busy adventuring. We're too busy adventuring. But I did manage to sit down, and I've started working on my pencil sketching, which is something I loved when I was a kid. And all the little fairy wrens and things here were very cute. So I started to draw a little bit, and I've popped some photos in of two pieces that I quite like. They're not perfect, but I quite like them. That I finished while we're at Delicate Campground, so making a real effort to find just time to enjoy those little hobbies and things a little bit more instead of just adventuring full time all the time. It was such a beautiful day that we decided to skip lunch and pack a little beer and picnic and head down to Racecourse Beach. And we took the Dorody, which is fabulous because once we got it down to the beach, which was a bit of a mission, we could scoot down the beach. We went like 7Ks, got away from all the people, and just found ourselves a little spot, had a picnic, had a few beers, watched the ocean for a while, complete serenity. It was fabulous, and the weather was just perfect, like 25 degrees, no breeze, just bang on. And then packed up our little picnic and rode the Dorody home again. So, very nice way to fill in a few hours on a Thursday. And while we're on the subject of the Dorody e-bike, we did use it a bit while we were camped at Delicate. We rode into Crescent Head a couple of times, and we used it to run the dog down the beach. We had an absolute blast on it on the beach, and so did the dog. It's great fun. It's a great way to like just scoot down the coast. Highly recommended. And of course, while I had the big camera out, there was no show without punch, so had to grab some photos of Mim enjoying the beach and living her best travel dog life. I'm probably pretty biased, but I do think she is a pretty good looking little stumpy tailed blue dog, if I do say so myself. We always talk about our nomad life bucket list, or it used to be called a bus life bucket list, which had a better ring to it, but that doesn't really apply now. So we thought we'd write it here on this black wall with chalk pen to remind us ourselves. And of course, we don't have normal things on there like Gib River Road, do the Nullarbor. No, we have things like surf school, learn to cook Japanese, and play croquet on our nomad life bucket list. We're all about the experiences over here, but I think we've got to put a few more things on there. I'm just not sure what they're going to be yet, but I think I'm going to make it a feature and fill in this little black corner with things we want to do, and then maybe cross or tick them off with another colour as we achieve them. I thought maybe scuba diving should be on there. I don't know what else we're going to put on there, but we'll find some other things. None of them will be conventional, I'm pretty sure, because that just wouldn't be us. Even though we had a mixed bag of weather, it was so lovely to get the first swim in for the season. I don't know the last time I was in the ocean. I don't think since we were in Redcliffe. It had been a while anyway, and there's nothing like a bit of salt water and then sun on your skin. I just loved it. We also got in a bit of fishing and got bitten off a couple of times, didn't manage to catch anything. And Tom, he's more of a hit and miss fisher. He was more happy just annoying the dog on the beach than actually doing any line wetting. Did talk to a few anglers, and there was a couple of guys doing pretty well up close to the rocks there at certain times. So I think there is good fishing about, but it wasn't for me. I didn't catch us any dinner while we were there. Let's talk truck tourism. Since we've built the truck, we have had so many people interested, walking by, asking what's it like on the inside and things. And look, we're pretty proud of what we made, and you're more than welcome to come. Just remember, we do have a dog. She can be cranky. Knock on, see us out, holler, say, hey, do you mind if we check it out? We don't mind at all. If you're watching this, you've probably seen it all being built on the social media anyway, but we thought like there was bus tourism, right? When we pulled up somewhere in the bus, we always had people come and ask about the setup and the solar and the towing and all the bits and pieces, but nothing compared to truck tourism. I swear I've had more random people through the truck in 5 weeks than we had through the bus in 2.5 years. And that's really cool. Like, I don't mind at all. Just make sure you get our attention. Just don't wander in because there is a dog. So make sure you see us before you just like turn up and say, can I have a squizzy? But yeah, it's really cool. We don't mind at all. I know it's something completely different, and it catches a lot of people's attention, being very much fire engine red still. So it's not a problem at all. If you want to check it out and you see us around somewhere, just give us a holler and we'll show you through.
We decided while we were camped at Delicate to make a little adjustment to our water system because there is no readily available drinking water at Delicate. You have to drive into Crescent, fill up a bladder and bring it out unless you want to drive in and do it. So we put this flow meter on so we knew how much was left in the tanks, and then we thought instead of like gravity feeding it, we would try a little pump, and this I think it's called a Julka pump, fit on the Makita drill, and we thought, oh well, that's a really cheap and easy method, but cheap and easy for a reason. This little pump burnt out after about 100 litres, and we just went and bought like a $165 secondary pressure pump, 12-volt pressure pump now that we can just pump from our little bladders into the tank, with which makes filling up a lot easier. We had a few mornings, well, when the weather was sort of just rainy and cool, and it was just so nice to take the time to have a slow morning, enjoy my coffee, listen to the bird song and the rain on the roof and the surf in the background. It also meant that the crowd stayed away, so the campgrounds were nice and peaceful. And since we've done nomad life, this has really been a big thing for me, is just finding the small joys in every day and really trying to take the time to enjoy all those little small joys. Cool air, hot coffee, good blue dog by my feet, rain on the roof, crashing surf in the distance, happy birds singing, peace, quiet, tranquility. Definitely not something I would have been able to do pre-bus life. As much as I liked all those things, I was just go, 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 and I never really had the time just to sit in those moments and enjoy that. The really simple little things in everyday life that we can just take a moment to be grateful for, and I am incredibly grateful that I get the time to do that now. We didn't do too much exploring over this stay. We did pop into Crescent Head and to watch the surfing from up at Big Nobby there, and was pretty cool to see some dolphins out in the bay. And of course, we went to Port Mac for a bit of shopping, and when you see the half-price tomato sign out the front of Ricardo's, you're definitely going in. $10 a kilo for pick your own strawberries, and they are the best strawberries you've ever tasted. I promise, they're so good. We never drive past without getting there. Oh, and they also make the best pumpkin scones. If you're ever walking past our truck, and probably at night time, and you hear this like demonic noise coming out there, I guarantee this is what's happening on the inside.
Step 3. Round 2. Step 3. Get a bunch blue. Step 4. Get a bunch blue. Butt. Don't let me get your blue butt. Step 5. You need to get on your blue back. Get on your blue back, you. Get on your blue back. Get on your blue back. Get on your blue back. Get on your blue back.
Truck shake.
Roll over.
We are currently staying in one of the very few national parks that have a campsite. It's a regional park inside a national park that you are allowed to have dogs strictly on leash. And the amount of fuckwits here that can't do that is outstanding. And they wonder why people, like national parks, are getting shut down, and you know, we can't take dogs anywhere, and less caravan parks are accepting dogs. It's because people cannot follow the most simplest rule, like strictly dogs on leash. How hard is that? Like, why do people struggle so much with the rule? It's not hard, and it's universal. I just don't get the concept.
And this series of little videos I've attached here all happened in like a 2-hour period while we were sitting out around our fireplace. The ranger had just come round and told them to put their dogs on the leash, and before his ute was even out of sight, both sites of here had unclipped their dogs, and we had them running around through people's sites again. Now this park has dingoes, so there's also like a dog safety issue here. Like our dog comes in at night because there is dingoes here, but these people and then at like 10 o'clock last night they were out in the bushes calling and whistling for their dogs because they couldn't find them, but turns out we knew where they were.
I was talking to these people over here across from us, and they had the dogs got into their rubbish and pulled stuff out last night, all the loose dogs in the caravan park. There's another one just gone past up the back there to the beach as well. It's crazy, absolutely off tap how careless and thoughtless people are. No wonder there's like no dogs allowed so many places now. Mimi and I just having a little sleep in and a coffee and enjoying the bird song and the surf in the distance this morning. Tom's truck driving, but he should be home in a couple of hours. So Mimi, that means we've got to get up and do something. Mim Mim. Is it nearly time to get up and go for a beach walk, do you think? Are you stretching? Are you nearly ready to be? Oh, you nearly ready to go for a beach walk? You lost your tennis ball. No one else lost your tennis ball. Yeah, there's another perfectly good one right there. Mimi. You knocked a tennis ball away. Mumbles keeps putting a tennis ball in the fire pit this morning. It must be a safekeeping spot. Where's your ball? You want to play fetch? Where's your ball? It's in there, isn't it? Go back. Sit. Watch. Catch. Oh, you dropped it. Try again. Go back. Sit. Watch. You dropped it 2 in a row. You got it? One more. Go back. Sit. Watch. Catch. Ah, you got it that time. Good job. Good job.
Poor Mimi's all tuck it out after a big day at the beach and playing fetch. Poor sleepy little dog.
Poor little dog, she's sound asleep. Exhausted. Big morning at the beach. Today is our last full day at Delicate Nobby Campground just south of Crescent Head and north of Port Macquarie. We've been here for 18 days, I think. On the whole, it's been a fabulous stay. Biggest problem is the problem that's everywhere. It's off-leash dogs, but on the whole, it's been pretty good. It's beautiful and quiet here through the week. It is hectic on the weekends, and I imagine school holidays will be horrendous, but we've had a really good stay. It's very pet friendly. The beach is excellent. We might try to sneak back here after the October school holidays when the weather's warm and we can enjoy that surf a bit more. But yeah, I think it works out like $24.60 a night through the National Parks website. All the links and stuff are on Wiki Camps. But yeah, we've had a good stay.
Big rig friendly, only the low trees coming in is a little bit of an issue if you say 3.2 meters or higher, but we just push through them a little bit. So not too much of an issue, but it is very lovely here in the sun. Lots of wildlife, lots of bird life. Yeah, really happy, really good stay. Definitely to put on the list to come back to and the recommend list.
And just like that, it's time to go. Tune in for our next full-length episode where we discuss our next stay location.